It's Friday night. Oh my gosh, it's almost 9 o'clock. We had plans, but it rained, so it got canceled. So we're home. But I wanted to give you a reading update of what I've read this week. I don't remember if I mentioned Darling Girls last week. When did I finish this? April 27th. I probably mentioned Darling Girls last vlog, but it's a thriller by Sally Hep. Oh my gosh. It's a thriller by Sally Hepworth, and I gave it a 4-star. I really, really liked it. I'll probably be reading more of her books soon, but I did listen to Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez this week, and I'm devastated because Abby Jimenez is like an auto buy for me. She'll probably continue to be an auto buy for me. But I gave this like a 2.5, I think. Maybe even 2.25 on Storygraph. It was, I don't know. It was like I was not even like reading her writing. Like, who wrote this book? Because it wasn't Abby. I just, there was something off about it. I don't know. Like, there's like Instalove, obviously, but this was like beyond that. I really, there's no way Abby wrote this, right? I'm gonna pretend she didn't because I just can't. But I am still reading Enchantra, which reminds me I need to go get my tabbies because I'm tabbing this one because I'm reading it for book club. I haven't really been reading with my eyeballs a lot this week. I think I'm on page 116. I guess I've just been a little bit, actually, I think I've just been playing on my phone, honestly. So I want to get a chunk of this read tonight. Tomorrow, I finally have my hair appointment. I think it was a couple vlogs back where I was supposed to have my hair appointment, but then it got canceled, rescheduled, whatever. So hopefully tomorrow, I'll actually have my hair appointment. And then after that, oh, and then also tomorrow morning, sorry, my arm is getting tired. Also, tomorrow morning, I'm gonna go to the market if it's not still raining. It's been raining for like several days, so hopefully tonight the rain will be done. Then I want to go to the market tomorrow and I don't know, just kind of poke around. I do want to see if I can find like any like bag charms or like chains for my purse because I think that like trend is so cute. So I really, really want to try to see if maybe there's like handmade ones there or just if a small business is selling them. Other than that, I don't really have anything on my radar. Then getting my hair cut. I'm probably gonna go to lunch with my dad, and that's pretty much it. And then Sunday, I don't think I have any plans besides going to Aldi to get the regular stuff that I get every week. So hopefully I'll be able to get a ton of reading done. Probably majority of my reading will probably be Sunday. But I'm hoping to finish Enchantra this week and starting a new book. I did start a new audiobook after I finished Say You'll Remember Me. So I am currently listening to, it's a Candy Steiner book and it's called The Wrong Game. So if you're a Candy Steiner fan, you probably have heard of it. I am not that far into it. Let's see. Only like 10%. So far I really like it. It like grabbed my attention right away, which is good because I started Hooked by Emily McIntyre. I think that's how you pronounce her last name, on audio before the Candy Steiner one. And I had to send that one back to the library because I was like, I need to go back to my small town romances because it was just a little bit too much for me personally. Like, I love it for you, too much for me. So I think I'm just gonna read a little bit and then catch up with you probably tomorrow when we're at the market. Back from the market. It was just raining the whole time, so I didn't pull out my phone or anything. But I did get a couple things. I got a new little like key wristlet thing. It's really cute. It's blue and plaid. Well, blue, white, whatever, you know. And then I also got this little keychain that says, I deserve a little sweet treat, which I do anytime. I also got pickles from the Crazy Cucumber, I think that's what it's called, and a red velvet cupcake from one of like the little shops. So that's what I got at the market. I didn't find any like purse chains or purse charms or anything that I was actually looking for, but now I'm just getting ready to go to my haircut, which is why my hair is just doing whatever it's doing. I probably gotta leave in like a half hour or so. My hand is very shaky. It's Sunday morning. I'm about to go grocery shopping. Don't look at any of that in the background. But I need to go to Sam's Club and then Aldi. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. Probably read. I read a little bit of Enchanter this morning. I'm enjoying it, but it's not grabbing my attention like Phantasma was. So we need to go to the store. It's raining again. I might combine. Well, actually, I do need to go to the library today, but after I come back and drop the groceries off, because it's the beginning of the month and I need to print off my wrap up for April. And so we'll have that to do together, and that will be probably the event of the weekend. I am back from Sam's and Aldi. I didn't film because, do you ever go to the grocery store and the vibe's off? Yeah, people were weird. But at Aldi I picked up the Alani Nu pink slush because I have not had this flavor yet. I haven't eaten today. So I had a protein coffee this morning, and then I will just try this and then I'll eat it with my lunch because I really want to try it, but I probably should eat before. Why are you tilted that way? Before I like have a full energy drink. But like I said, I went to Aldi and Sam. I just put everything on the counter, so it's kind of a mix of whatever. But let's try the Alani Nu first. That one's very sweet. So I may only actually drink like half of it and put it in the fridge because it's really sweet, but it's good. I had the sherbet one this past week. It was not good, you guys. It was not good. But it's very muggy out. So if I look like I'm sweating, it's probably because I am. It's very muggy. But let's get all of the cooler stuff gone through, and then we'll put those away, and then we'll go through the stuff that doesn't need to go in the fridge or freezer. But I got 2 of my vanilla yogurts for breakfast when I'm at home. And then I get these ones for when I go in the office, just because these are just easier to pack. Sometimes I will put like just yogurt in a glass jar. If I don't have those, it's not a big deal, but sometimes I'll just pick those up. I did get hamburger and hot dogs so we can grill out this week. Cottage cheese, which one of the things that I dip cottage cheese into, or dip into cottage cheese, is behind me. It's my favorite snack. Shredded lettuce for hamburgers and chicken wraps, French fries, and then I haven't seen these at Aldi, but they're like the strawberry crunch bars that like you had when you were little. And then a cherry berry blend fruit for protein smoothies. So let me put this stuff up. Oh, and then I have a couple other frozen things. So the spicy chicken breast that we get at Sam's Club. And then just pre-made chicken. And then 5 milks. I think these are half gallons. Maybe, I don't really know. Whatever they are, we have 5 of them. We go through so much milk because we make protein shakes and or protein coffee and then lattes every single day. So we go through a ton of milk, which I didn't realize until we started incorporating the protein shakes into our diet again. So I had to restock. Okay, I put all of the cold and freezer stuff away. So at Aldi, I got the mini, their brand of Diet Coke. I saw online someone said that this tastes like McDonald's Diet Coke, so I'm really interested in trying it. And I just got the mini size because they were cute. And then I got baking soda. That's what I clean my sink with. Protein granola. Hamburger and hot dog buns. And then carb balanced tortillas for chicken wraps, and then hamburger seasoning. And then I got these. Like I said, I went hungry. Get it, Bubba. But I went hungry, so I got these. I've heard a lot of people talk about them online. What brand are these? Wild protein chips in the buffalo flavor. And then if I like those, I will dip them in cottage cheese because I love that. And normally I get like single serve Doritos at Kroger. Normally I get like, I think I have like 10 or 12 pack or something. But at Sam's Club they had a 50 pack, so I got this. It's like one of my favorite things to eat is Doritos dipped in cottage cheese. I don't know where we're gonna put all of them, but I don't know. So we'll just go right there for right now. And then cereal, just in case we want something sweet at night, or I guess for breakfast. And then normally we get the pure protein, or not pure protein, the Fairlife chocolate shakes, but they didn't have them. But they had this new brand at Sam's Club, well, new to Sam's Club. But I have never had it or have seen it anywhere, but it is called, I think, Nuri. But this is lactose free, which is what we need. That's why we like the Fairlife ones, because they're lactose free. They're the same. They're 150 calories for 30 grams of protein, and they come in a can, which I think is just super satisfying. I like, you know, the little clickety click. It says it's an ultra filtered milkshake, so I'm curious on, it's just a chocolate protein shake, right? I don't know. I'm gonna put these in the fridge, and then the mini Diet Cokes, and then I'm gonna clean up a little bit. And then after that, I need to get my stuff ready for the library, to head to the library to print off my wrap up. Hopefully I can film my wrap up today. If not, it'll be tomorrow night, just depending. It is only noon, but we may have to go somewhere, and then the library closes at 5, so I don't know if I'll make it there in time. We will have to see. But if I don't get it done tomorrow or tonight, it'll be tomorrow, and then if not tomorrow, it'll have to be Wednesday. I'm gonna put this stuff away and then clean them a little bit. And I'm also gonna be listening to my audiobook, which is, what is that? Goodreads signed me out? What? That was very scary for me. I'm listening to The Wrong Game by Candy Steiner, so I'll probably just listen to that while I'm putting this stuff away and then cleaning. It's Tuesday night, so I actually don't remember the last time I vlogged. But I finally went to the library and printed off, oh, I forgot scissors. I'll have to go get scissors. But I've printed off like the covers of the books that I've read this past month in April. And then while I was at the library, I also picked up 2 books that I hope I have time to read before I have to return them. The first one is Whispers of You by Catherine Cowles, and then the other one is The X-Files by Jessica Joyce. I've heard really good things about both of these, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to read them before I need to return them back to the library. And then also, I don't think, did I mention this? Oh yeah, I definitely mentioned it. The book that I started to read on audio. Okay. Then today I also got some book mail. So I ordered Shield of Sparrows by Devney Perry. It's her first romantasy. I'm super excited for it. I love Devney Perry's writing, and the edges are so cute. I wanted to show that. And then right now we will just be doing my planner, updating everything. And And then that will probably be the wrap up of this vlog because it is Tuesday. And then I'll start a new one probably, I would say Friday. Saturday I'm going to a cat cafe, which is really exciting. I've never been to a cat cafe before. I really want a cat, but my dog, he does not like other animals. He likes to be an only child. So I'm gonna grab scissors, cut the book covers out, and then just show you guys my planner, and then we'll be coloring in the pages for May, which I cannot believe it's already May. And then that will be the end of the vlog. Okay, here's my little table situation. Don't mind any of the mess. My dog got this little toy right there. It's a baguette, and he's currently taking all the fluff out of it and the squeakers. So he just loves to destroy them, and then we clean it up. It's a fun little game. So this is my planner. Like I've mentioned before, it's the Shop ARL planner. It's a doodle planner. And I cut out all of the covers of the books that I've read for April. So I believe this is April. Yes. So we will be just taping them in there and then doing all that. Actually, I think I'm going to move you guys to this other side. I think that might be more beneficial. My camera died. So I have a new battery, but I went ahead and did my, the taping of my April wrap up. So I read 9 books and the average was 3.69, so not too bad. Most of them were, actually all of them were 3 and above, except for Say You'll Remember Me by Abby Jimenez, which I rated a 2.25, which was really hard for me to do because she is one of my auto-buy authors, and the fact that just didn't seem like her writing. So that's kind of wild. And then we also have my mood tracker and habit tracker from April. So I had a good mood, I guess, throughout April. For habits, I did not journal again. Another month go by and no journaling. I woke up before 7:30, starting like the last couple weeks of April because we started going to the gym before work, and we have to get up at like 4:30 to do that. And then for walking, I probably walked like almost half of the month, like going to the gym and things like that. It's been incredibly rainy here in Ohio, so I just hate the rain. I don't want to be in the rain. And then reading before bed, I did almost the whole month until the last 2 weeks when we started going to the gym early. When I just lay in bed, I'm just like asleep. I guess I didn't really consider like before I go to bed. I'll have to do that later. But after we started going to the gym so early, I just got in bed and went to bed, like go to sleep. So that's here nor there. And then for, I think, what was my goal for April? Read 10 books. So I didn't read 10 books. I read 9, which is fine. And then for May, this is kind of what the cover page looks like for May. And my goal is just to be outside more. I'm really hoping that the rain stops because it's been raining for like 7 or 8 days now, and I'm kind of tired of it. But even if it's just like going out on the front porch or something and just sitting outside, just doing something like that. And then I went ahead and filled out my habit tracker for May. I would like to spend obviously time outside, keeping up with the gym, journaling. Hopefully the 3rd month is the charm to get me to journal. And then reach out to friends more because I know that like everybody is so busy, but so now basically I'm just going to color the journal. So if you're not interested in coloring or anything like that, I'll go ahead and say goodbye now, and I will see you guys in the next video. But if you want to stay and watch me color, then just keep watching.